Mr. Speaker, these days we face a challenging global landscape with tense conflicts and political developments around the world. However, while the future may be uncertain, what we can be certain of is our country is safer thanks to the unimaginable sacrifices generations before us made to preserve the values of freedom and democracy during conflicts stretching back centuries. Every year, we wear these poppies over our hearts to remember the sacrifices of our armed service members, all of whom came back from world wars drastically changed, mentally and physically. And tragically, too many paid the ultimate price. This tradition began immediately after the First World War, as society came to terms with the scale of lives lost and the realization that war still stubbornly persisted into modernity. And if anything, technological advancement made wars even more destructive. While Remembrance Day has different names across the world and is celebrated on different dates, the spirit remains the same, a spirit of both profound grief and gratitude for those who gave everything in the line of duty. In many of these countries, they too remember the enormous contribution Canadian soldiers had on their own liberation from tyranny, because we were not just fighting for ourselves, but for nations around the world. We should share in our pride that Canada and Indigenous nations have always been home to so many young men and women who were ready to rise to the occasion when the world needed them. So let's reflect once more on what it took to stand here today as democratically elected representatives of the people, doing our best to serve all our constituents, no matter their identity or their ability, and strive to support the veterans who bless us today with their presence. We will remember them. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.